Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be solving some intermediate chess puzzles and talking a little bit about my process of going through them and how actually chess puzzles can just improve you as a player. So let's dive straight into it. So I start off with a process of checks, captures, attacks. So this is instantly the first move I see. It's a check. Have we got any other checks? This doesn't work. The king takes. I think they're the only two checks. So if here, king here, check, and king could just run away. I don't think we're going to mate it. Oh, if king goes there, we could win the bishop. Yeah, so I think this wins a bishop if we go down this line. Is there anything better? There's no checkmates. Can we win the queen somehow? I don't think so, so I'm going to go for this. And I saw this, then this. If this, and he goes here, I go here. But if he goes here, then I go here and win the bishop anyway. Okay, so it's as I first thought. So we win the bishop that way, and then okay, this is a bit. So there's no checks. So can we capture anything? No. Can we attack? No. So therefore, it's the obvious move. It's defend the rook, and so you see, guys, my thinking is it's like super logical. And I know in chess matches you can be like a lot more creative than this, but in puzzles you can literally follow this like 3-step process, and then so it must be just defend the rook. Let me just double check. There's no sort of checks. So yeah, it must be defend the rook. Okay. So I hope this is useful, guys. Just seeing my process. Let me know in the comments if you think so. So this stands out to me instantly. Yeah, this is a common theme, right? If you've got a pawn here on d5 advanced into the enemy territory, then what it does, it stops a knight jumping to c6, and therefore it often there's this theme of checks to win a piece here, but often there's the defense of knight jumps here to defend. But in this situation, there isn't. So we just pick up the piece. So first move I see is this. There's a check. Is there anything else? There's also this check. There's also this check. Actually, isn't this just checkmate though? Can't escape here, and the queen stops him escaping. So it saves you a lot of time, guys, if you just look at the checks straight away, and if it's checkmate, then you don't need to look at anything else. So this jumps out at me, forking the queen and king. But what checks do we have? Let's go through the process. This is a check. I mean, obviously we've got this. If there's nothing better. This would be mate if we could somehow remove this bishop. There's also maybe trying to skewer the pin the queen and king. But maybe we just take the material. But I feel like there's something better. Like surely with all these pieces attacking the king, surely we've got something better than just taking the lowly bishop. So checks, captures, attacks. This, which doesn't seem to do much. If here takes. Aha. I'm just realizing the pawn's pinned, so this is a check. Actually, this is a checkmate. Okay, so it took me a little while to see that one, but as you could hear with my thought process, I was just fixated on checks because you could see in the position there was some tactics there, and it just took me a while took me a whole minute to see that this pawn was pinned and this check was an option. But there's quite a lot to just decipher in that position, so I'll forgive myself on that one. So that's a check that loses the knight. Two different ways. The bishop, sorry. So what about this check? That looks much more appetizing. And actually, this is another really common puzzle you see, and just theme in games is this check with the queen. Pawn jumps in to defend, and then knight takes, pawn takes, and then you take the rook. That's a common theme, but actually in this case, the knight defends. So if queen comes in, pawn can push. Because if knight takes, knight takes. But then bishop takes. So it does work. Or do we do bishop takes straight away? That's the question. So I calculated this, knowing we've got this extra defender. I mean, this is more forcing because it's check. He takes. We take. Or do we take with the knight? Hitting the rook. Hitting the knight. I think this, because it's a check, it's more forcing. And then yeah, we can just take this. And he shouldn't have taken back because now he loses the rook. But it's just to sort of show you the line, I guess. To teach you. So, checks. Have we got anything? Can't get to this diagonal. So we've not got any checks in this position. Captures. Obviously we can capture the queen. So in this situation, what I like to do is count up the material. So two rooks, and a queen. So we're actually down by 2 minor pieces. So we really don't want this trade. Unless we can get something good out of it afterwards. So if take... What am I doing? Wait. It's a free queen. Yeah. I was a bit confused. Well, that was a bit easy. Yeah, sometimes when puzzles are too easy, it can be confusing. But like I was expecting more of a decision, if you know what I mean. So can't do this, can't do this. I mean, rook takes looks good, just threatening to try and mate them somehow. I mean, what threats have they got? Check, check. I'm not too worried about this check. I'm going to go in. And this just looks like we're going to mate them, really. Once this rook comes in. Yeah. So we're out of puzzles for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just going through the thought process. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. And see you next time.